Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Why Must I Die? 1960. I'm giving this 2 out of 5 stars. I dislike this movie. They're calling it a 1960 U.S. crime drama. EIP, of course. It was a double feature with The Jailbreakers. In actuality, this movie can't make up its mind whether it wants to be a film noir, a women in prison, or an anti-death penalty movie. I think it's broken up into 3 sections that way. I like the anti-death penalty message throughout the movie. At one point, the lawyer says, "I believe that only God has the right to kill people," which is kind of interesting statement, but anyway, it's about this nightclub singer. Her dad's in jail, and she gets blackmailed to help these 2 hoods. You kicked your own charger there. Keeps kicking the plugs. Anyways, getting back to the movie. So they try to blackmail the singer because her dad's in jail. You're going to kick it again if you keep doing that. Her dad's in jail, and they threaten to give him an even longer death sentence with some incriminating testimony. Who knows what they're talking about in this movie, but if she doesn't help them rob the safe to the nightclub where she sings, they're going to essentially give her dad a longer prison sentence. It's an interesting form of blackmail, and quite effective, because she agrees to drug the night watchman's coffee, and so the night watchman is fast asleep while the girlfriend of this hood is blowing up the safe. But as she leaves with the money, her boyfriend goes to work early and arrives at the nightclub. He ends up getting shot, and she just happened to be calling in to find out where he was. And it turns out that he was on his way to work at 3:30 in the morning, which is kind of odd. Even she thinks it's odd. And so she goes back to the scene of the crime. She picks up the gun and she says, I killed you, right right as the night watchman wakes up. So she's falsely framed for the murder that she didn't commit. And that's why it's got sort of the anti-death penalty message toward the end. And she's put on death row. In the meantime, the real murderess ends up going to jail on a botched liquor store robbery. She ends up going to the same jail as the death row inmate, the falsely accused person who's on death row, the blondie. She's got her doll and she starts screaming hysterically about how prayer doesn't work, and the things in the Bible aren't helping her, blah blah blah. And so it's amazing how the women in the prison know that who the actual guilty person is, but the police and the government don't know anything. It's kind of remarkable, actually. Um, and so her dad goes looking for this guy who was the accomplice in the robbery. Um, although when the murderess left the scene of the crime, she left him behind too. And kind of weird how it all. You just kicked my DVD player plug now. No, it's the other side. Other side. Yeah. I don't know why he keeps kicking my what do you call it? My power strip. Anyways, why must I die? Okay. So she's in jail. The women all know she's the guilty one, not the one on death row. So they're like haranguing her, putting skull and bones on her mattress and her hairbrush, and they threaten to kill her if she doesn't admit that she murdered the nightclub guy. So she admits it. She starts running to death row. She says, "I'm the one who killed." That's pretty much the movie. It was interesting, the lawyer's response to her late confession, and the government's response. I don't want to spoil too much of the ending there, but I think I already did. Anyways. It wasn't a great movie. I thought it was really boring, like most of these AIP movies from this time period. But we'll give this one a shot. I got the MST3K version of The Amazing Transparent Man. So I'm going to watch that one next. We'll see how that goes. It's almost lunchtime. Should I start cooking chicken? Oh, okay. I didn't recognize any of the actors in this movie, actually. It's kind of weird because it's a AIP flick. And I don't know who is in this movie. I've never seen them before, I think. So kind of an obscure little flick. Why Must I Die? I'm looking on IMDb and it only has 93 votes. Holy cow. This one's really obscure. Only 93 people have rated this on IMDb. And it gets a pretty high 5 out of 5. 5.5 out of 10. So, anyways. It's a low budget AIP deal. It's about what you'd expect. It's not anything to write home about, but it's about the same as Attack of the Giant Leeches in terms of entertainment value, quality, and all that good stuff. But I like to do the obscurities, the ones that nobody has ever dared to review before. That's my niche on YouTube. So that's why I did this one. I'm going to check out The Amazing Transparent Man right now. I'm sure more people have seen it because it's been on MST3K, but wish me luck. I'm not going to say check this out or highly recommend it. For this one, I don't even know any of the actors' names, anybody involved with this film, so I'm just going to leave the description box blank for this one later.